Omkara. Please close your eyes. Inhale. And Omkara for 3 rounds. Om. 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 Suprabhatam. Today marks that one glorious day where we celebrate not one but two profoundly auspicious occasions. First, the sacred Kalpataru Day, Sanskrit word kalpa and taru, meaning the wish-fulfilling tree, granting the deepest wishes of its sincere seekers. Kalpataru Day, observed annually on 1st of January, commemorates a significant event in the life of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, a renowned spiritual leader who was a guru to many, including Swami Vivekananda, who has awakened spiritual consciousness of humanity. And we also celebrate a day where hope was reborn, destiny took a new shape, and a journey of a spiritual visionary unfolded. The celebration of life of a guru, our beloved Guruji, Dr. R Nagendra. Today, he is turning 82 years. SVYASA ಕುಟುಂಬದಿಂದ ಜನ್ಮದಿನ ಹಬ್ಬದ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು ಗುರುಜಿ. Dance in its purest form is divine expression. Now, I welcome Dr. Karuna Vijayendra, Dean of Humanities, to give a brief introduction to this graceful performance. Welcome you.
ಓಂ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಇರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ವೃಂದಕ್ಕೆ, ನನ್ನ ಸಹಯೋಗರಿಗೆ ಈ ದಿನದ ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಶುಭಾಶಯಗಳು. On this auspicious occasion, we are going to present Purvaranga Vidhi, which is a 2000 years old tradition where the stage is sanctified with invoking Chaturdikpalakas and the Rudra, the god of Laya, and Lasya Vardhini Devi. So today it is an abridged version because of the time constraints. Usually it will be a 45 minutes ritual as per to the Natya Shastra text, where the stage is invoked, sanctified with the Paripashvakas and Sutradhara, where they do the Sankalpa Puja. Then Chaturdikpalakas will be evoked and benedictory versions will be there for the stage, Devatas, and the stage manager, artists, and also the connoisseurs. Today, it is a very small abridged version of 8 minutes where we have eliminated the first part, only the middle part, because this is such a energizing center. So only we start with evoking the Chaturdikpalakas and benedictory versions to Rudra and Bhuvaneshwari, because we belong to Karnataka Desha. And today, since it is from Humanities Division, Geeta Vadya Nritya offering will be there for our beloved Guruji. And now we present Purvaranga Vidhi. All the script and the versions, whatever Pataksharas are there from Bharata Natya Shastra, and revisualization and dance choreography by myself, and music recreation by Dr. Ramya Suraj. It is in Ragamalika and Talamalika, a prelude, Purvaranga Vidhi. Namaskar.
सर्वविघ्न निवारण शैव नाट्यस्य विवर्धता
शैलं क्षोभितं ताण्डवनृत्यमिदं प्रलयान्ते पातु जगत् सुखदायि हरस्य पातु जगत् सुखदायि हरस्य
पुष्पलता सद्गुणदाय परिवार
Kina tana tana kina chomo dhana kina 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 kina.
Thank you, team, for the mesmerizing Guru Vandana, expressing their reverence and love. Now, I request the dignitaries to felicitate the team who chanted Akhanda Ram Nama Japa for 24 hours on account of Guruji's birthday and Kalpataru Day, which purified the atmosphere of S-VYASA and spiritual way of welcoming the new year 2025. I request Guruji, Dr. Nagaratna ma'am, Raghuram ji, Subramanya ji, Dr. Manchunath Sharma, Professor Ramachandra Bhatt ji, Dr. B.R. Ramakrishna sir, Professor M.K. Sridhar sir, Registrar sir, to get felicitated. I request the students to come forward. Manasa, Kedar, Raghavendra, Shal, Vikas, Satyesh, Krishna, Ishan, Shobit, Dr. Nivedita, and Dilip, faculty of SVYASA, Dikshita, Nirali, Sonal, Neha, Shivam, Rishabh, Govind, Shyam, Reena, Shivani, Yash Sharma, Ankur. I request.
Om
esteemed friends, it was on this Kalpataru day, Swami Vivekananda was blessed by Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. It was on this Kalpataru day, Swami Vivekananda decided to bring in a change. I am happy the initiative to perform the Akhanda Rama Nama Bhajana was taken not by the management but by the students of this university. It is a welcome change. That is what I wanted this university to blossom like. This university is started for the cultural revival, devotional revival, and we should establish the glory of this country, grandeur of this country, bhakti of this country, and that decision to bring in a change was taken by the students. I admire the student community. Students can do things. They can bring in a revolution. They can bring in a reformation. They can bring in a renaissance. The greatness of this university should belong to the student community. That too, this wonderful step has been taken beautifully. They organized full 24 hours, non-stop, both boys and girls performed this wonderful bhajan session. Hari Om Tat Sat. God bless them.
We welcome the chief guest of our program as well. Welcome you, sir. Thank you. Now I request the dancers and the faculties of Division of Humanities to come to the stage for felicitation.
Ranjana Nagraj.
Answer. Ranjana Nagraj. Guru Prasad.
Dr. Ramya. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Kalpataru Day is observed annually on January 1st. On this day in 1886, at the Kashipur Garden House near Calcutta, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa a devotee of Ma Kali, is believed to have revealed himself as an avatar or divine incarnation to his devotees.
అమ్మా ఎప్పుడోసారి మీతో మాట్లాడాలమ్మా నేను.
Namaste all. It's an honor and privilege to have with us our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Manjunath Sharma, whose vision continue to inspire us all. Yesterday marked a proud moment for SVYASA family as Dr. Manjunath Sharma received the prestigious Indigenous Knowledge and Peace Education Award for the year 2024. A heartfelt round of applause to you, sir. I invite our respected Vice Chancellor to deliver the welcome address. Over to you.
Namaste to all the Gurus assembled here today. The Guru of the Gurus, the celebration of whose birthday we are all here today, eagerly waiting, our Puja Guruji. It's also a very special day for all the generation next students here. I know yesterday night at 12 o'clock, all of you were looking forward to that, the number 4 to get turned to 5. Celebrated well? Enjoyed? Happy New Year. Louder. Yesterday night in your hostels, the sound what you made was, I was able to hear it in Bangalore. And now it's a bit low. So one more. Now we will say Happy New Year first. Okay, Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year. Happy Kalpataru Day. Wonderful. Thank you. We always mark this day, January 1st, as the date where wherever we are in the world, we all assemble here in Bangalore, particularly at Prashanti Kutiram. The person who gave us an opportunity to be here, our Puja Guruji, the visionary, the founder, one of the finest spiritual masters, the most acclaimed yoga gurus, and the one whom everyone loves as not just as Guruji, dearly as father of this campus, I welcome you, Guruji, for this very special occasion of celebration of Kalpataru Day. I know red rose marks the love, and this is a reflection of the love and affection what each one of you have towards Guruji, which has been given to Guruji just now. We also have one of the most renowned personalities who is known for his social service, his work into the domain of spirituality, the chief guest of today, Padma Shri V.R. Gauri Shankar Ji. It's my privilege welcoming Gauri Shankar Ji for today's program. As much I talk about Gauri Shankar Ji, it will remain as a smaller introduction for him because his contributions go beyond around 4 decades into this area of education, healthcare, spirituality, as well as social cause. Gauri Shankar Ji has served as one of the leading individuals who have transformed the Sringeri Mutt into a new heaven for all those activities which I mentioned. Apart from his services extended to Sringeri Mutt, he has been engaged with several other organizations. He is an individual who has created an institution of his own just by his deeds and activities. It's our privilege to have Gauri Shankar Ji here. Of course, he is the most simple, humble individual like our Guruji. And Guruji just called him saying that Jan 1st you should be here. And Gauri Shankar Ji said that Guruji, your one call is sufficient, I'll be there. And here Gauri Shankar Ji today. I welcome you, sir. We have the whole galaxy of leaders of Prashanti Kutiram, S-VYASA University, Vyasa organization. All of you know Vyasa is the mother organization. Prashanti Kutiram is the place from where all these flowers have blossomed. And of course, when you look at this gamut, at times I always get confused from where to start. Shall I start from the mother of the campus, Nagaratna Didi? If anyone who has touched upon yoga therapy, and if you have not got a lesson from Nagaratna Didi, your yoga therapy is not complete. Right? So that's the way Nagaratna Didi grooms each and everyone in this campus. I don't know how many of you go and sit with her whenever you have an opportunity to participate in her consultations. If not, if you have not done it, please do make the best utility of your time here. Spend as much time you can spend with Nagaratna Didi. Those lessons cannot be taken from any textbook. So that is our blessing to have Nagaratna Didi here. I welcome you, Didi. We have, I'm just going from one side to the other, not maintaining any ranks and hierarchies here. We have Raghuramji. Raghuramji is once again, in each and every program I do mention that he is the one who motivates. He is the one who actually brings in that traditional knowledge into practical utility, and he is the one who actually translates ancient wisdom into modern day understanding. And he is also the one who is the guiding spirit for all of us in the domain of spirituality. It's our privilege having Raghuramji. I welcome you, Raghuramji. And of course, we have our Acharya-ji, Acharya Ramachandra Bhattji. He has played several roles at our university. And those roles are just for the sake of playing, but he always remains as the Guru or Acharya of Prashanti Kutiram. So whenever Acharyaji talks, he talks about ancient roots and modern fruits. So that reminds me of this one nice this thing of DVG, which says that Hosa chiguru hale beeru koodiralu marasobagu, Hosa yukti hale tattva dodagude dharma, Rushi vakyadodane vignana kale meelavise, Jasavu jana jeevanake mankutimma. So this is what this institution is all about. This is the beauty what our Acharyaji always tries to bring in. He says that as the new year comes, every year we move from one year to the other. Don't forget your roots. Don't forget what you have taken from the previous year. Most of the time what we do is we carry those bad memories of the previous year and tries to relive on those bad memories and find it as a difficulty to come out of them. But what this says is, all those wonderful things, whatever has happened in the last 1 year, please take it forward. All those lessons what all of us have learned in the last year, take it as a wonderful message. The process and purpose is to make this year most enjoyable. It applies to each one of us. And I welcome Acharyaji for this program today. And of course, we have our own, the dynamic leader of the campus, B.R. Ramakrishna sir. So Ramakrishna sir, when he comes on the stage, the one voice heard is Bharat Mata Ki, right? Can we say once? Bharat Mata Ki. You have to be connected today. No more mobile phones today, okay? Right? I know when Dr. Ramakrishna talks, you will make all of you so energized. So that's what Dr. Ramakrishna sir for us. Not only as an Ayurveda leader, physician and a guide, but he has guided this university as the Vice Chancellor, presently the Pro Chancellor, and continues to serve this organization in all its various means. Welcome you, sir. So in a different way, Bhishma Pitamaha of the campus. Round of applause, please. Subramaniam ji. Even if he talks for 1 minute, that is sufficient for all of you to be attentive for the next 10 minutes. So that's the energy with which Subramaniam ji talks and makes everyone alert and participate. And he is an embodiment of knowledge. He is an individual who actually brings in that message of Swami Vivekananda to life. And you are all blessed to be in this campus to get the guidance and blessings of people like Subramaniam ji. Welcome you, Subramaniam ji. Yet another scholar, not just a scholar of Sanskrit and spirituality, but one of the greatest human beings I have seen, our Pro Vice Chancellor, M.K. Sridhar sir. Pro Vice Chancellor, he also plays many roles. He is also the Dean of Academics. He is also the person who is filling that life into our Division of Humanities. The first glimpse of it you just saw today, thanks to Dr. Karuna Vijayendra and Dr. Ramya and all the artists who performed today. So beautiful, and we look forward to having excellent performances supported by the Division of Humanities, and the man who stands behind this Division of Humanities is our Pro Vice Chancellor, and I welcome you, sir. I also welcome our Registrar, who is once again an individual filled with spiritual zeal on one side and scientific vigor on the other side. Coming from Satyasai University in Puttaparthi and bringing the same value system, and of course combining very quickly with the vision of Prashanti Kutiram in translating all the actions into something what our students are here to aspire for. Welcome you, Registrar Shivashankar Sai ji. We have all our deans of the divisions. I'm not taking the names of each one of you. We have the principals of the schools, the directors of the centers, and many well-wishers who have assembled here today to wish Guruji on his very special Janmadina. And we also have all the faculty members, teaching and non-teaching, who are participating here today. And more important, all the students. So this year, January is very important because some of you are going to move from being graduates to graduates. So convocation is just 10 days away. So there are lots of celebrations coming forward. I welcome each one of you for this day and for this program. Enjoy the new year. Celebrate that Kalpataru day. There is a meaning in it as explained in the beginning, and I'm sure each one of our learned scholars are going to talk about it, and I wish each one of you a great new year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your inspirational words, sir. And on behalf of SVYASA, we welcome you, sir. Now, I invite Dr. B. R. Ramakrishna, sir, Pro-Chancellor, SVYASA deemed to be University, to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Asmad Acharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, faculty members, my dear students. Today, let all of us stand and greet our Guruji wholeheartedly for his 82nd birthday. Please do rise. Please be seated. Nice. You know, Kalpataru Day suits so meaningfully and significantly to the journey of our Guruji. As Professor Subramaniam and our Vice Chancellor have given little interpretation about Kalpataru Day. Yes, whatever we aspire today, whatever we wish today, and our longings will be fulfilled from this day. That's what happened to Swami Vivekananda by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and also vice versa. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa also wanted a right disciple. It was his wish. He wanted a great guru. Both happened on the same day. That is the reason this day is designated and celebrated as Kalpataru Day. Similarly for us, go back to the history of this university. Day one, it was a jungle. It was a forest area. Even the surrounding people from this campus, they were not prepared to come and serve here or help here for smaller works to construct this campus. Lakshmi Amma, who stayed here and made her tapasya, and supported by Guruji, Nagratnaji, Raghuramji, Shastriji, many people. And today, this university, this campus provides abode for more than 3,500 people, including the Global Sattva campus. Let us give a big applause. It means if a leader or if a founder has the vision of Paramahamsa, it can reach to everyone. When Guruji traveled from NASA to establish Vyasa at Bangalore, he had the vision. And he developed this institution like a Kalpa Vriksha. On this occasion, I wholeheartedly prostrate at his holy lotus feet and I pray Lord Jagannath and Dhanvantari to usher all his blessings for our Guruji, for health, happiness and growth of this institution. Wish you happy Janma Divas Guruji. Namaskar. Bharat Mata Ki.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for the inspirational words. You really set the tone for the event. Music has the power to touch the soul. Now, I welcome Dr. Ramya from the Division of Humanities to present a song.
विवेकानंद योगानुसंधान संस्थान स्थापका सप माप गामरी स निनि स सप माप गमप निनि प सप माप गामरी स निनि स सप माप गमप ಪಮಗ ಸನಾಸದಿಂದ ವ್ಯಾಸದೆಡೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಯ ಪಯಣ ಪಯಣ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮದ ಮೇಳೈಕೆಯ ಹೂರಣ ಜ್ಞಾನಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಯೋಗಜ್ಞ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞ ನಾಸದಿಂದ ವ್ಯಾಸದೆಡೆಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಯ ಪಯಣ ಪಯಣ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮದ ಮೇಳೈಕೆಯ ಹೂರಣ ಜ್ಞಾನಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಯೋಗಜ್ಞ ಯೋಗ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞ ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ನಮನ ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ಸರಳ ಜೀವನದ ಸಾಧನ ದೀಪ ಸಹನಿ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಶಾಂತಿ ಪ್ರದೀಪ ಸರಳ ಜೀವನದ ಸಾಧನ ದೀಪ ಸಹನಿ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಶಾಂತಿ ಪ್ರದೀಪ ಯೋಗ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಕ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಮೋದಿಯವರ ಯೋಗಾಪ್ತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಯೋಗ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಕ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ಮೋದಿಯವರ ಯೋಗಾಪ್ತ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕ ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ನಮನ ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಪ್ರಬಂಧ ಸಹಿತ ಯೋಗ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳ ರಚಯಿತ. ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಪ್ರಬಂಧ ಸಹಿತ ಯೋಗ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳ ರಚಯಿತ. ರಮ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಪ್ರದಾತ ಯೋಗಶ್ರೀ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ. ರಮ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಪ್ರದಾತ ಯೋಗಶ್ರೀ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಪ್ರಶಸ್ತಿ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ನಮನ. ಗುರುವೇ ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ. ನಿಮಗಿದೋ ನಮನ ಗುರುವೇ.
Thank you for the heartfelt song encapsulating the spirit of today's event, ma'am. Now, I invite the dynamic visionary Professor Ramachandra Bhatt, Director, Varamahavira Advanced Center for Vedic Technology and Research, to address the gathering. Over to you.
ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्ध ज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Unique things blended here for that samanvaya, synthesis, harmony. This Prashanti Dhama is named. Where we are sitting now, this particular hall, here only that symphony is very much visible and tangible. We are sitting here in this Vijnana Sadhana in the name of Varahamihira. It is called Shruti Mandiram. Shruti and Smriti both are combined cogently here. That is the first samanvaya. We have Yajnashala here. It is under the pyramidic stature where we have undertaken that wonderful area of Bharatiya Jnana Sampat. That is one more Chikitsa Vidhanam. It is Homa therapy, Homa Chikitsa. Yoga Chikitsa and Yaga Chikitsa both are combined here. That is harmony number 2. This very Prashanti started with Upanishad Satsanga, guided by Sri Shastriji, Satyanarayana Shastriji, where our late Hobe Sheshadriji, Most Honorable Sarkaryawaha of Rashtriya Swayamsevaka Sangh, used to take part and guide us on that Vedanta Sanmarga. And both of them, they were the professors of chemistry. But Vedanta was so cogently combined. Vedanta, Vijnana, Sunishchitartha. That is how the Veda gives that clarion call. तो सर्वे मत्सकाशात् मन्मुखात् संस्कृतमेव श्रोतुमिच्छन्ति। तत्र एवं समन्वयमाला ग्रथिता इतिहासे इदानीं विज्ञानं ज्ञानं तन्त्रज्ञानं सर्वं समवेतम्। समन्वयधाम इदं गुरुस्थाने स्वयं दक्षिणामूर्तिः। दक्षिणामूर्तिः कथं गुरुः? गुरोः लक्षणमेवमस्ति, स गुरुः यः क्रियाः कृत्वा वेदमस्मै प्रयच्छति सः गुरुः भवति। मम सरलसंस्कृतं ज्ञायते, संस्कृतसम्भाषणशिबिरमपि अभ्यस्य अस्माकं छात्राः ज्ञातुं समर्थाः सन्ति। अत्र दक्षिणामूर्तिः तादृशगुरुः यः वेदमस्मै प्रयच्छति। कथं वेदं प्रयच्छति? द्वितीयं जन्म दत्वा। द्वितीयं जन्म, द सेकेंड बर्थ इत्यस्य को अर्थः? मानुषं जन्म सार्थकं भवति तदा यदा सः द्वितीयं जन्म प्राप्नोति। द्वितीयं जन्म कथं प्राप्यते? स्वयं दूरीकर्तव्यं। कामचारः, कामवादः, कामभक्षणं, यथेच्छ स्वेच्छा व्यवहारः परित्यक्तव्यः। किम् आवाहनीयम् इत्यपि शास्त्राणि वदन्ति। श्रद्धा, मेधा, प्रज्ञा, त्रयम् आवाहनीयं। कामचारः, कामवादः, कामभक्षणं परित्यक्तव्यं। स एव योगः। तादृशयोगस्य साकारस्वरूपेण अत्र दक्षिणामूर्तिः विद्यागणपतिः द्वयोः धाम विद्यते। एतादृशं धाम, पवित्रं धाम एकस्यानन्तरम् एकं भवतु, ज्ञानविज्ञानसदनमिदं भवतु, योगयागस्य प्रयोगशाला भवतु, ज्ञानविज्ञानयोः विज्ञानं तन्त्रविज्ञानं सर्वमत्र समाहितं भवतु इति विजन स्वीकृत्य, दृष्टिं स्वीकृत्य तादृशदृष्ट्यनुसारेण सृष्टिं कुर्वन्नास्ते गुरुजी महाभागः अद्य अत्र अस्माकं मध्ये। गतवर्षं दीर्घमायुः प्रददातु दक्षिणामूर्तिः इति अहं प्रार्थयन् अत्रैव विरमामि। ओम स्वस्ति।
Thank you, sir, for your spiritually enlightening words in Sanskrit. Poetry is the language of the soul. Now, I invite Professor Jayaraman sir, Dean of Yoga and Spirituality, to enlighten us with his poem, Kalpataru. Welcome you, sir.
Salutations to Guruji and all the elders on the dais. Now, many elders here have thrown enough light upon how our Guruji is the Kalpataru. Now, when we have a Kalpataru, what should we ask from a Kalpataru? So, can we ask petty things from a Kalpataru? When the Kalpataru is a grand wish-yielding tree, then our wishes should also be, what we seek from the Kalpataru should also be grand. So, keeping this as the plot or the core idea, I have composed 5 humble shlokas with one phalashruti. This is a stotram, Guruhu Kalpataruhu, which is a prayer to our Guruji and also the initiator of this Kalpataru day, Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So it is set in the Vasanta Tilaka, the very mellifluous Vasanta Tilaka meter, but I cannot sing mellifluously, that's the disclaimer. So I will chant the 5 shlokas with one phalashruti. Guruhu Kalpataruhu. You can see the shloka and the meaning there flashed on the screen. Sadbheshajadiha yadastihi saukyamalpam daiva vyapashraya samashrayane yuktya swasthyam tadasti vipulam guru sannidhane आरोग्य कल्पतरवे गुरवे namostu. So, good medicines and by faith in divinity and similar means a little healing is achieved, but health becomes abundant in a Guru Sannidhana, Guru's presence. Salutations to the Guru, the wish-fulfilling tree of health, Arogya Kalpataru. Yogasanabhyasanataschiramasti leshaha, leshastu vayu niyamadi vichitra yuktya. Yogassa eva vipulo guru sannidhane, yogasya kalpatarave gurave namostu. Yogasya kalpatarave gurave namostu. By practicing postures for a long duration, some yoga is achieved. And through breath control and various other techniques, a little more yoga is achieved, yet immense yoga blossoms fully in Guru Sannidhana, in the divine presence of the Guru. Salutations to the Guru, the wish-fulfilling tree of yoga. Sadgrantha pankti pathanena yadasti kinchit sabrahmacharishu vivadajamasti yaccha jnanam tu tatsu vipulam guru sannidhane jnanasya kalpatarave gurave namostu. Jnanasya kalpatarave gurave namostu. By reading sacred texts, some knowledge is acquired, and through discussions among fellow seekers, understanding deepens a little bit, but a true and vast wisdom emerges in the Guru Sannidhana, in the presence of the Guru. Salutations to the Guru, the wish-fulfilling tree of wisdom, Jnana Kalpataru. Kim shashvatam kimihaneti dhiyatu kinchit samsara tapa paritaptatayasti leshaha vairagyamasti vipulam guru sannidhane vairagya kalpatarave gurave namostu. Vairagya kalpatarave gurave namostu. What is eternal? What is transient? A little dispassion dawns by this activity of the intellect. As the affliction of the worldly sufferings grows, a little more vairagya arises. Yet, profound vairagya blossoms in the presence of the Guru. Salutations to the Guru, the wish-fulfilling tree of detachment, vairagya. Finally, bahyendriyani vishayad viramaya kachit kachit chitta shamanat bahu vikriyabhyah shantir hisa suvipula guru sannidhane shantestu kalpatarave gurave namostu. Shantestu kalpatarave gurave namostu. By withdrawing the senses from the objects, some peace is achieved, and by calming the mind amidst its myriad disturbances, a little more peace is attained. Yet, profound and abiding peace flourishes in the presence of Guru, Guru Sannidhana. Salutations to the Guru, the wish-fulfilling tree of Shanti, peace. Shantehe Kalpataruhu. Finally, this is a stotram, so hence there should be a phalashruti for this. The phalashruti is like this: Guru stotramidam punyam arogyadi phalapradam jayarama pranitam tat patita sukhamashnute jayarama pranitam tat patita sukhamashnute. This hymn dedicated to the Guru is sacred and bestows blessings such as health, yoga, knowledge, vairagya and peace. These are the 5 things that we have to ask when we prostrate before Guruji at the end of the program. Ask for arogya, ask for yoga, yoga siddhi, ask for jnana, ask for vairagya, and ask ultimately for shanti. Thank you very much. And I also request all the dignitaries on stage to release 2 books from the Yoga Spirituality Division. One is a Sandhya Vandana, a simplified manual on Sandhya Vandana and Agni Karya, student-friendly manual. And then the other is, as mentioned by our Acharyaji Ramachandra Bhattji, Dakshinamurti is here. So Dakshinamurti Puja Vidhi and Yoga Ganapati Puja Vidhi, which is also part of our Yoga Spirituality Division courses syllabus. So these two books, we kindly request all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly release.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with the creative expressions through your poem, which beautifully captured the essence of a guru's role in our lives. Thank you, sir. Now, I welcome Dr. Raghuramji, founding chairman, Yoga Bharati, and better half of our beloved Didi, to address the gathering. Welcome you, sir.
Say one and all, pranams to all the dignitaries on the dais. It's a wonderful day, Kalpataru day. In fact, when Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, it's suddenly sprung up as a Kalpataru day, and probably Kalpataru bears fruits continuously, and one such extraordinary fruit of Kalpataru is today what we see in Vyasa. So therefore, I invoke the blessings of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Swami Vivekananda Sharda Devi Trio to bless on this occasion not only R Nagendra ji, Guruji, but also the whole campus, particularly the youngsters who have given the wonderful feast of Akhanda Rama Kirtana for 24 hours. Second thing is, another great saint, Vyasa, we don't know when, how he really must have dreamt as a thing like this to happen. In the name of Vyasa, a wonderful organization like this, Vyasa, it has blossomed up from nothing. In fact, yesterday with somebody, I was just recollecting our journey from this. It says that excepting the Vasishtha, everything else and Prashanti, Kutiram was, Prashanti was completely forest. In fact, those days from Vasishtha, when we come to Ashwini, they say that, by God, that far we have to walk. Whereas today, what is this place it is? And such an extraordinary, wonderful thing. It's not the question of that we are happy about that, but I must be thinking that Vyasa must be happy about that. Third very important thing is when extraordinary, wonderful saint like Patanjali has created the whole of gist of yoga from this culture into a beautiful book of Patanjali Yoga Sutras, wanted us to see that the world accept this Patanjali Sutras, Yoga Sutras as a world yoga. And today we see that the World Yoga Day and all those things, and all that must have been really happened because of such a wonderful vision of sage Patanjali. I'm sure that today he must be there around here. His soul must be really blessing us all on this occasion. Another thing is Dhanvantari, who wanted that the culture of health comes from this particular culture itself, from the Sanatana Dharma. And probably this is one center where you could see that it springs up like that, right? Health is the focus, not the sickness, and we bring about such an extraordinary, wonderful message of today. That's what is the Kalpataru, probably in the vision of Dhanvantari. Similarly, the kind of knowledge of various types that we have in this particular culture, it's all completely in the form of a nectar given by Dakshinamurti, and probably Dakshinamurti also would have been blessing on this occasion. All of us, and we pranam Dakshinamurti for all those things. Like this, various occasions are added in this particular today's function. It is not just only 82 years of birthday of Nagendra ji, but it's a wonderful journey that he is not only going, but he is taking for us all those things. When I look at all these things, Kalpataru is not just one tree. Every tree, every plant, every individual, everything in this particular campus is representing that Kalpataru. On this day, on this wonderful occasion, let us try to invite with all these blessings of great saints, great sages, Rishi Parampara of this particular culture, on this day, blessing us with this idea of a wonderful entry into the year 2025. Wish you all the same. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Now we'll have a short Ram Bhajans by our students.
जय श्री रामचंद्र नमो, जय श्री रामचंद्र इष्टर परिपालक, इष्टर संहारकने, इष्ट सुखवानीडो। जय चंद्र नमो, श्री रामचंद्र इष्टर संहारक, सुखवानीडो। शोभित श्री रघुवर कुल, जय श्री रामचंद्र नमो, श्री रामचंद्र इष्टर परिपाल, इष्टर संहार, इष्ट सुखवा। श्री रामचंद्र नमो, जय श्री राम।
That was a soul-filling bhajan. Now, it is now my pleasure to invite Professor M.K. Sridhar, Pro Vice Chancellor, SVYASA deemed to be University, to enlighten us with his words. Over to you, sir.
शिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। नमः सभायै सभापतिभ्यश्च। 2025 अद्य जनवरी मासे प्रथमे दिनाङ्के अस्माकं S-VYASA विश्वविद्यालयस्य ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯಾನಾಂ ಕುಲಪತೀನಾಂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ HR ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರವರ್ಯಾಣಾಂ 280ತಮ ಜನ್ಮದಿನೋತ್ಸವಂ ಸಂಭ್ರಮೇಣ ಆಚರಿತುಂ ಸಮಾಗತಾನಾಂ ಅಸ್ಯಾಂ ವೇದಿಕಾಯಾಂ ವಿರಾಜಮಾನಾನಾಂ ಸರ್ವೇಭ್ಯಃ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ವ್ಯಾಹರಾಮಿ. ವಿಶೇಷೇಣ ದೇಶೇಷು ಧನ್ಯಃ ಸ್ವದೇಶೇಷು ಮಾನ್ಯಃ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ವಕಾರಸ್ಯ ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಸ್ಕೃತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ VR ಗೌರೀಶಂಕರ್ ಮಹೋದಯಾಃ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿರೂಪೇಣ ಅತ್ರ ಸಂತಿ ತೇಷಾಂ ಕೃತೆ ಅಪಿ ಅಹಂ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ ವ್ಯಾಹರಾಮಿ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ HR ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ವರ್ಯೋಃ ವಿಶೇಷೇಣ ಚರಣಕಮಲಯೋಃ ಪ್ರಣಮ್ಯ ಏಕಂ ಶ್ಲೋಕಂ ಅನುಷ್ಠುಬ್ ಛಂದಸಿ ರಚಿತವಾನಸ್ಮಿ ತದಹಂ ಇದಾನೀಂ ಪಠಾಮಿ. ಯೋಗಸ್ತು ದುಃಖ ಸಂಯೋಗ ವಿಯೋಗಸ್ತ್ವಿಹ ಕಥ್ಯತೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನೇನೈವ ಸಾಧ್ಯೋಯಂ ಶ್ರೀನಾಗೇಂದ್ರಂ ಅಹಂ ಭಜೆ. ಯೋಗಸ್ತು ದುಃಖ ಸಂಯೋಗ ವಿಯೋಗಸ್ತ್ವಿಹ ಕಥ್ಯತೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನೇನೈವ ಸಾಧ್ಯೋಹಂ ಶ್ರೀನಾಗೇಂದ್ರಮಹಂ ಭಜೆ. ಅಸ್ಯಾಂ ಮಹತೀ ಸಭಾಯಾಂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರವರ್ಯಃ ಧ್ರುವ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಸದೃಶೋ ಭೂತ್ವಾ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾನಾನಾಂ ಸಂಗಮೈವ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾಸತೆ. ನ ಕೇವಲಂ ಅಸ್ಮಾಕಂ ದೇಶೆ ಪರಂತು ಸಮಗ್ರೇ ಜಗತಿ ಯೋಗ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿನಃ ಇತಿ ತೇ ಸುಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧಾಃ. ಪ್ರಾಚೀನ ಅರ್ವಾಚೀನ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಷಯೋಃ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾನಿ ಕೃತ್ವ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಯೋಗಸ್ಯ ಜಾಗರಣಂ ತಥಾಪಿ ದೀರ್ಘಗಂಠಾ ನಾದಂ ಅಕುರ್ವನ್. ಧ್ವನಿಃ ತತ್ರ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನೆ ದಿವಸೆ 200 ದೇಶೇಷು ಪ್ರತಿಧ್ವನಿಃ ಅಭವದೇವ. ಯಥಾ ದೇವೇಂದ್ರ ಸಭಾಯಾಂ ಬೃಹಸ್ಪತಿರಿವ ಜಗತಿ ಯೋಗ ಸಮುದಾಯೇ ಅಲಂಕೃತಾಃ ತೇ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲಾ ಸಂಗಮ ಇವ ಭಾಸತೆ. ಅಸ್ಮಾಕಂ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯೆ ಬಹುಕಾಲತಃ ಯೋಗ ಪರಂಪರಾ ಪ್ರಚಲತಿ ಅಸ್ತಿ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಮ್ನಾಯ ಶಾರದಾ ಪೀಠಸ್ಯ ಶೃಂಗೇರ್ಯಾಃ ಕೀರ್ತಿಶೇಷಾಃ ಜಗದ್ಗುರವಃ ಶ್ರೀ ಶ್ರೀ ಅಭಿನವ ವಿದ್ಯಾತೀರ್ಥ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿನಃ ಶತವರ್ಷೇಭ್ಯಃ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ ಏವ ಶೃಂಗೇರಿ ಪ್ರದೇಶೆ ಹಠಯೋಗ ಸಾಧನಂ ಕೃತ್ವಾ ಮಹಾಯೋಗಿನಃ ಅಭವನ್. ತಾಃ ಪರಂಪರಾಃ ಶೃಂಗೇರೀತಃ ಅದ್ಯತನ ಪರ್ಯಂತಂ ಇದಾನೀಮೇವ ಪ್ರಚಲತ್ ವರ್ತತೆ. ತದಾ ರೀತ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ KN ಉಡುಪಾ ಮಹಾಭಾಗಃ ಬನಾರಸ್ ಹಿಂದೂ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯೇ ಅಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ಯೋಗಂ ಅನುಸೃತ್ಯ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾನಿ ಕೃತವಂತಃ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕೆ ಯೋಗಪಟೂನಾಂ ಯೋಗದಾನಂ ಮಹದ್ ಏವ. ತೇಷು ಮಾನ್ಯಾಃ ಕೃಷ್ಣಭಟ್ಟಾಭಿ ಜೋಯಿಸ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BKS ಅಯ್ಯಂಗಾರ್, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮರ್ಷಿ ದೈವರಾತಾಃ, ಮಲ್ಲಾಡಿ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಯ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಃ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಜಿತ್ ಕುಮಾರಃ, ಸದ್ಗುರು ಜಗ್ಗಿ ವಾಸುದೇವವರ್ಯಃ, ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಶಣೈ ಮಹೋದಯಾಃ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಭಟ್ಟವರ್ಯಾಃ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ SN ಓಂಕಾರ್ ವಚನಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಃ, ಯೋಗಶ್ರೀ ರಘುರಾಮ್ ಮಹೋದಯಾಃ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿನಃ ಯೋಗ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿನಃ ಶಾರದಾ ಮಾತಾ ಸದೃಶ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ನಾಗರತ್ನ ಮಹಾಭಾಗಾಃ, ತಥಾಪಿ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ ಶರ್ಮಾಣಃ. ಏತೆ ಜನಾಃ ಶತಾಧಿಕ ಯೋಗ ಸಾಧಕಾಃ ಯೋಗ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಿನಃ ಮಹತ್ತರಂ ಯೋಗದಾನಂ ಅಕುರ್ವನ್. ತೇಷು ಯೋಗ ಪಟುಷು ಅಸ್ಮಾಕಂ ಗುರೂಜಿ ಮಹೋದಯಾಃ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ HR ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರವರ್ಯಃ ಮೂರ್ಧನ್ಯ ಮಣಿರಿವ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾಸಂತೆ. ಅಂತಿಮೆ ಅಸ್ಮಿನ್ ಕಲ್ಪತರು दिन महोत्सवे कल्पवृक्षस्य नारिकेलपाकरीत्या गुरूजी महोदयाः अस्मभ्यः सुवचनानि प्रदास्यन्तु इति आशास्महे। नागेन्द्रवर्याणां समग्रं जीवनं परोपकार एव समर्प्यते। भर्तृहरिकविः तस्य नीतिशतकग्रन्थे परोपकारिणां स्वभावं सम्यक् निरूपयन्ति। यथा भवन्ति नम्राः तरवः फलोद्गमैः नवाम्बुभिः दूरविलम्बिनो गणाः अनुद्धताः सत्पुरुषाः समृद्धिभिः स्वभाव एवैष परोपकारिणाम्। एते सहस्रपूर्णचन्द्रं दृष्टवन्तः इदानीं शतायुषी भूत्वा सर्वेभ्यः आशीर्वादं कुर्वन्तु इति सप्रश्रयेण प्रार्थये। सर्वेषां कृते कृतज्ञपूर्वक धन्यवादाः। नमस्कारः।
Thank you for your enlightening words, sir. Now, to guide us with profound wisdom, I now invite Professor K. Subramaniam ji, advisor to our Honorable Chancellor, to address the gathering.
Esteemed friends, Shankara is a great spiritual giant. Sir Einstein is a scientist. Adi Shankara made a statement and he established relative reality. Scholars here know it well. We do not know it. Einstein came. It is a theory of relativity. Adi Shankara said relativity, we do not know. Einstein said relativity, we know it. Shankanlo postene kani tirtham kadu. Until a scientist comes and says something great about it, we will not know it. India is a land of yoga. Alexander came to this country. Before coming, he went to his master Aristotle. What for are you going? To invade, to wage a war, to conquer India. And Aristotle said, fool, go there as a pilgrim, not as a warrior. As a pilgrim, you go there, worship, try to learn yoga and bring the best master of yoga. When long ago, so long ago, no one knows how long ago, Aristotle declared that India was a land of yoga. Agastya Maharshi said it, we do not know. Adi Shankara proclaimed it, we do not know. Patanjali has made it public, we do not know. Now, a scientist comes. A man from NASA comes. And he says, yoga is our bhumi. Yoga is our self. Yoga is our livelihood. Yoga is our goal. And now the entire universe believes it. Until a scientist comes to prove, we do not believe it. Similarly, yet another work is pending for him. I am his senior. I am not satisfied with his proofs given for the great scientific yoga. He has to come along with Sri Ramachandra Bhattji to prove that astrology is a science. And astrology should be introduced in every university. And here now, Dr. Nagendra so far has got only one title, Padma Shri, from the central government. The moment he proves astrology as a great science, he will be given Padma Vibhushan, and I am here in advance conferring that great title on our Guruji.
A big applause, please.
Thank you for that truly inspirational words, sir. Now we have esteemed guest, Dr. Gauri Rokam, who has a PhD in food and nutrition, who believes that true health needs education, awareness, and a will to change wrong habits, and not just diets and treatments. She has been working in the space of nutrition for more than 25 years. She has helped thousands of her clients understand the fact that the ability to heal has come from within through her personal coaching, workshops, and holistic nutrition course. Her mission is to educate and empower people to make right choices about food and life science, enhancing their health. Now we have the release of book by Dr. Gauri Rokam titled Craft Your Wellness, Balance Your Mind, Body and Spirit. I request the dignitaries to kindly come forward for the book release. I request ma'am to deliver a few words. I request Dr. Gauri Rokam to deliver a few words.
My respectful pranams to all the dignitaries on the stage and each one of you off the stage. This book is a practical guide to help people change their habits. It's unique because no one has attempted to combine the three major food philosophies from East and West. I have tried to seamlessly blend the fundamentals of modern medical nutrition with the basics of nature cure and yoga philosophy. The main principle of nature cure is to keep the body clean and toxin-free to be disease-free. So I have discussed in detail about achieving this through natural ways and using the Panchabhutas as therapies. And coming to yoga philosophy, it's all about keeping the mind clean, calm, and living in equanimity. I have dealt briefly using the causes from the Panchakoshas, being the imbalance in the Panchakoshas and the solutions from the 4 streams of yoga. I have also touched upon the yogic classification of food, the sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic foods. It was a part of my study at SVYASA under Guruji and Manjunath sir when I was doing research on fresh coconut. And coming to nutrition, one of the biggest causes for most of the major diseases and disorders in the humanity today is the deficiency of fiber and the micronutrients, which most people don't speak about. The rest of the book is all about this dietary fiber, how to get the dietary fiber naturally in huge amounts along with the micronutrients into the food on a daily basis. When all these three are combined, the ahara, vihara, and vichara, we not only prevent diseases and disorders, but reversal also happens. In these last 25 years, I have worked with thousands of clients who have used all these three in combination to reverse their diseases, however complex they are, from cold to cancer, and they have written many testimonies in the book. This was my dream, to simplify all the complex concepts, and so that a common man can digest, assimilate, and adopt it into their lives. I hope and pray it helps the society. And it's very important for the students of Nature Cure, Yoga, and Nutrition, especially nutrition, because I have put the essence of nutrition science into this book. And I would like to thank Dr. Nagratna Didi for writing the review for this book and also mentoring me both personally and professionally. Thanks, Guruji. I couldn't have asked for a better auspicious occasion and hands to release this book. Happy birthday to you. Thanks, Manjunath sir, and thanks to each person who has helped me grow and learn in this campus. I'm always grateful. Thanks to my family for supporting me, especially my husband and my sons, and a big thanks to all my clients and the student community for trusting my work and reaching out to me. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are privileged to have among us our distinguished chief guest, Padma Shri V.R. Gauri Shankar, a renowned social worker, former CEO and administrator and advisor to Sringeri Sharada Peetham. We eagerly await your inspirational words, sir. Over to you.
शिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमां अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां भारती करुणापात्रं भारती पदभूषणं भारती पदमारूढं भारती तीर्थमाश्रये विद्या विनय संपन्नं वीतरागं विवेकिनं वंदे वेदांत तत्वज्ञं विदुशेखर भारती. Galaxy of the respected achievers in our society who are gracing this very auspicious 82nd birthday of Guruji, Dr. Nagendra. My namaskarams to all of you and the students of this S-VYASA University. Before I start saying anything, my first request to all the organizers as well as authorities in S-VYASA, please don't call me as guest or chief guest. I am part of you. I have come many times to this institution earlier and pray God that I get more opportunities to come here and be part of this great institution. We are all followers of Sanatana Dharma, which we say is eternal. And our Dharma gives a Guru a very high pedestal. Guru is treated on par with God. Probably the only Dharma or the way of life. Many times when you say Dharma, it gets confused with so many other things. And our political friends make it more difficult for us to understand the simple word Dharma. We treat Guru as God. And Guru gets a place on par with God, but gets the benefit of relieving the pains of a follower even when God curses that follower. Maybe my Reverend Elder Dr. Ramchandra Bhatt will be able to explain this better. For the short time of 10 minutes that I have been given, I may not be able to do it fast. But that is the belief. Even when God curses, if Guru can really want, he can relieve that curse and relieve the devotee. That is the belief with which our Dharma works, and we all live this life following that great Sanatana Dharma. These Dharma followers also have certain stages in their life. We say 100 years is the good life of a citizen, and in that, after the birth and various stages, 60th year is considered to be a very critical period. And Sashyabda Purti is celebrated after the completion of 60 years. After 70 years, Bhimarata Shanti is performed. These are all rituals more to convey our gratitude to the society, to the people around us, and those who have guided us to lead such a good life. Ritual is part, but it's more symbolic to convey our thanks to all the people who have made our life in whatever way we are. Similarly, Sahasra Chandra Darshana Shanti is a very, very important stage in the life of a Sanatana Dharma follower. It's not 80th year. Probably it comes after 7 months after the 81st year. And I believe this 82nd birthday, probably just now, Dr. Nagendra Guruji has completed the Sahasra Chandra Shanti, is being celebrated in such a big way. And seeking blessings from him on this auspicious occasion and on this day is a great boon to one and all of you, to me also. Many times, Dr. Subramaniam was very vocal in saying many things. We all follow only what a white skin says, not necessarily a scientist. Scientist is something above that white skin also. But if the white skin says something, we just take it as gospel. And the authentication required for any theory or even unbelievable truths get validity when a white skin says it is so. We never dwell in depth to find out what is it that our forefathers really taught us, what our forefathers showed us, and the truth that they kept in front of us. It's a tragedy that all of us have gone through this phase. Reasons are various. But today, after 75 years of getting independence, this generation, not my generation, the present generation of children who are sitting here, I think you are the most luckiest people to be here at this part of the history in Bharatadesha. Now you have a chance, you have an opportunity to learn what our forefathers really wanted us to learn, what they taught us, what they showed us by leading a life like that. This opportunity is now available to. When I was an engineering student, I graduated from the same college where our Guruji also graduated. We had no opportunity. We were just made to read like a horse which has its eyes closed. It has to go only in a particular way. Our life was like that. And what was the target? To just get a government job, if not, at least a job on a permanent basis, so that on the first of the month, you have some money in your account to live the life. That was the object with which we were all educated. But today it is not so. With the new national policy that is coming up, each and every student has so many opportunities, so many things to learn. And if we want to use that opportunity and to learn and make our life a successful one, we need a guru. And probably that is the guru that you have in Dr. Nagendra in front of us today. This word guru itself, it's used in many fashions. He is a mathematics teacher, our guru. He is a physical education teacher, our guru. Maybe for some part of our life, they would have guided us through certain situations. But that individual who gives us the capability of understanding the world and the knowledge that we want, to lead a life which will give us complete happiness and the most wanted mukti in life, is the Guru, correct Guru. And you people are very, very blessed that you have such a man in front of you to take you through this life in Dr. Nagendra Guruji. In our world, if you want to identify any one art, let us say saxophone, the name automatically gets attached with Kadri Gopalnath. It's synonymous with Kadri Gopalnath. Saxophone means Kadri Gopal. There are so many people who have come up in that, through that instrument to the world. Similarly, mandolin. There are so many people who have learned playing mandolin and mastered the art. But Srinivas gets that name. You say mandolin, it is Srinivas. Similarly, the art of music. So many people have achieved great heights. But the name that first comes is Saint Tyagaraja. And in the modern time for rendering, it is Subbalakshmi. Anywhere you go, they quote that name. Similarly, if today our Honorable Prime Minister has been able to achieve in making June 21st as a Yoga International Day, and if any name is attached with art of yoga or science of yoga, it is Dr. Nagendra. The two can't be separated. If yoga is there, Dr. Nagendra is here. If Dr. Nagendra is here, yoga is always there with him. That is the type of work Guruji has done for the mankind. Keeping good health is a very, very important aspect in our dharma. Many people say following dharma you will have to do so many things which may hinder your health. But our Shastras, I believe, is very clear that maintaining your health is the first thing. If you don't maintain your body, how will you be able to do the tapas that is required and achieve what you want? If you want to do the tapas, you need a good body. So that maintenance of good health plays a very important role in following our dharma, and that is what Dr. Nagendra is trying to inculcate in all the students, not only here, all over the world, in maintaining a good health for achieving, following our dharma and achieving the ultimate mukti. That is my way of assessing what is happening here. S-VYASA University was not known probably 2-3 decades back. I am a student from Bangalore city. When I was studying, the name S-VYASA was never heard of. But today, it has become a deemed university, and probably this place, Jigini, is identified by people all over the world because S-VYASA is situated here. That is the change this university has brought not only to my city, but to the entire population who looks for a better way of life. We have achieved many things in our life. Scientists and technologists, technocrats have brought in so many changes in our life. But one permanent change that is required in our life, the way that we should lead our life, that can be brought about only by study of yoga and practice of yoga. It is not something that is alien to others. A doctor needs it, a scientist needs it, a technical man needs it, engineer needs it, everybody needs it. Yoga should be a part of everybody's life. This, yes, S-VYASA University curriculum, part of it at least should become a course for all the universities is my belief. Anywhere you study, unless this foundation is there, you will not be able to prosper or you will not be able to achieve. And in pursuit of excellence, this art of yoga, the habit of doing certain things the way it gives us the required concentration of mind to achieve what we are looking for is a basic thing. In our earlier followers, our forefathers, they practiced this in day-to-day life. We as youngsters were taught to perform Sandhya Vandanam every day, 3 times a day at least, and then recite Gayatri mantra for 1008 times. Then it got shortened. Today it is 8 or 10 or whatever it is. But sitting for about 60 minutes in one posture and chanting this Gayatri mantra itself gave us so much of energy and enlightenment that we could lead a good life and look for other things in the same fashion and achieve great heights. It may not be out of place if I mention one very peculiar aspect in our life. To go to any school, to 10th standard at least, village or city, if you want a teacher to come and speak on any subject in a school function, either school day or parents' day or students' day, and give them some moral thoughts, some teachings which they have to keep in their mind, it will always be either a Sanskrit teacher or a Kannada teacher. You go and see anywhere. A mathematics teacher will never come and stand and teach you anything about morality. He will never teach you the art of living. He may say 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 3 is 6, or he may give a formula and for so many things. But the art of living a peaceful life, giving anecdotes, day-to-day happenings, and telling us how we should lead our life, this only a Sanskrit teacher or a Kannada teacher does it, because, not because he is well-versed in Sanskrit or Kannada or a language, because in his studies, either in Sanskrit or any language, the morality of our ancient wisdom has always been put into their head as the basic foundation. Their education is built on that foundation, and keeping that in mind, when they teach us so many things, it's easy for us to learn. That's how our tradition of handing over our knowledge from one generation to another generation, this Guru Shishya Parampara, has thrived. And today we all believe that that is the best way of teaching and making children really proficient in what they want. This should continue. I believe SVYASA also practices that Guru Shishya Parampara. And Dr. Nagendra, Guruji, guidance for this SVYASA University, not only that, in making yoga an element of everybody's life, daily life, should become a reality. His aspirations, what he is looking for, should grow multiple times with the help of youngsters like you all, so that this new way of life, of finding truth, of finding peace in life, and also for finding success in life, is percolated and achieved by in each and every individual. This is the 82nd year. My prayers to Lord is that he should bestow complete life on Dr. Nagendra ji, According to our Vedas, a complete life is minimum 100 years. And I have a selfish interest also in praying this, in asking God to make me also be present in all the functions when we celebrate his birthday, so that when we come here to celebrate his birthday, we also get our life extended and we are there to see the 100th birthday of Dr. Guruji. Students, we are all from a generation which has lost many values. In fact, people of our generation don't have much value for values. For us, money seemed to be the only thing which had importance. But fortunately, for this generation, things have changed. Values seems to again be getting some importance in your life. We come across many youngsters who have shown extraordinary sense of responsibility in carrying out things which probably my generation youngsters would have shirked to even try. This change has come out in our society because of very strenuous efforts put by people like Dr. Nagendra ji, Ramachandra Bhatt, all the dignitaries who are on the stage. Each and everyone is an achiever. They are not just leaders or who have done something for society. They are real achievers who have shown the society how a single individual should lead his life and get the required status in life. They have all achieved it. In front of such people, to me, I'm a small man. But for Dakshinamurti, the prayer is Vriddha Shishya Guror Yuva. So although I am old by age, you are all my teachers who can teach me what I should look for in life. With that view, I have come here. May God, Dakshinamurti, shows the eternal truth, realize on every one of us, and make us lead a very, very happy life. Keep it in your mind that you are all product of this great SVYASA university. You are the ambassadors of this great place. And whatever thing you do, whatever service you do to society, it gets the blessings of SVYASA University and is done with that name. So you should be very, very careful, because this SVYASA University stands for something in society which is above normal. It is not a normal university. It is a place where leaders are built, where people who can show path to the society are built, and people of values and commitments are built. So you are all part of that. Keep it up. Make the life of the entire world a very peaceful, contented one. We have entered a new calendar year. Though for all of us, the new year comes a little later, a calendar year has come, and since we all follow the calendar year for a lot of our worldly activities, this day also is a very important day for all of us. I wish all of you a very, very prosperous, contented, happy 2025. May we look for good things to happen this calendar year. May our Guruji bring in more wisdom and thought-provoking items into our mind, so that we can feel we have achieved something in life that God has bestowed, and happy to be here on this day. May I pray Goddess Sharada and our Jagat Gurus to bless each and every one of you to lead a good life. And I also seek the blessings of Dr. Nagendra ji and all the seniors who are present here to bestow their wishes on us. And last but not least, our prayers are for the welfare of the entire mankind. That is what we always endeavor venture with. I seek the welfare of the entire mankind on this day and invoke God to bestow such thing on all of us. Once again, wishing Dr. Nagendra ji a very, very, very happy birthday, 82nd birthday. May God give him long, long life, active life, and leadership life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for enriching us with your insightful and inspirational words, signifying ancient wisdom and moral principles. We are indeed grateful to have you as a part of SVYASA. Thank you. Now, this moment is truly special as we felicitate our respected dearest Guruji, Dr. R Nagendra, whose guidance and vision continue to inspire us all. I invite all the dignitaries in the dais to join for this auspicious felicitation. That a true visionary not only bridges the gap between science and spirituality, but also transforms lives by harmonizing the two. From cutting-edge science at NASA to depths of ancient wisdom of yoga at Vyasa, a journey from NASA to Vyasa. I humbly invite our Chancellor, Dr. R Nagendra, our ever-smiling Guruji, to shower his blessings upon us.
Rajaya Vivekananda Suraye Satchit Sukhaswarupaya Swamine Tapaharine Tapaharine. My dear sisters and brothers, I'm really grateful for all of you who have come from nearly 8 countries for this Kalpataru celebrations here on this very auspicious day. I remember Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He is the greatest researcher of our times. At a stage where science had nulled the existence of something higher than physical. It was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who was able to show by his intense research that it's possible to see God in flesh and blood. And it's possible to transact with Mother Kali as he did. And having understood this first dimension, then he went to expand his research to show that all paths of bhakti are true. Whomever you worship, you have the sakshatkara of that particular God. Then he went further to say that all religions are also true. And we in India believe that the dimensions of religions ultimately will reach to the highest level, that is the pure consciousness, that the Advaita. Advaita is the one that he achieved in the Nirguna Sakshatkara. And therefore I consider Ramakrishna was the person who brought our Sanatana Dharma back into the fore by his intense research. And then how to spread it throughout the world. It was the blessing that he gave to Swami Vivekananda. By a single touch, he was able to transform the young, brilliant Naren into a person of par excellence with vision for the whole country and the whole world. And his famous speech after his meditation on the Vivekananda rock for 3 days and night brought in Chicago to the world the vision that the whole world should take up. And what is that vision? To build one wonderful family, to bring harmony, love, peace, love and affection among all the people. How can this happen? He brought the vision of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa in the most modern language by saying that it is through yoga. Yoga not merely as asanas I have all understood now, it is the science of holistic living. Jnana Yoga, Raj Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, he expanded the vision of yoga from mere Patanjali Yoga into the 4 streams. Jnana, Bhakti, Karma, also he converted them into yoga and brought the whole vision. Then how can we bring this to fruition to solve the problems of India? That is the beautiful book that he brought, India and her problems and solution. It is this book that inspired me to look at the problems that our country is facing, the problems that the world is facing, and he has given the complete solution for all these problems. And this has to be translated into action. And the most fundamental thing for this to happen is to bring the transformation in the people. If we want to bring change in the world, he said, every one of us should change. That change cannot be imposed. The change has to be brought by ourselves. So he said, be and make. If you want the world to be one family, what is to be done? You have to build in you the change, to change yourself, to rise from our normal level to become great, super divine human being and reach the higher and higher heights. And that's what he gave, be and make. Then, since we are in the era of science and technology, we have to bring the best of the West with the best of the East. We don't have to belittle the great achievements of Western science, era of science and technology. Why? Though science has grown to understand the physical world, there is a huge knowledge base that's available in our Sanatana Dharma, as I have been talking all the time. And this is what Swami Vivekananda said, that we have to neither leave the West nor leave the East. Combine both these things, and that is the dimension that is needed. Therefore, he gave us the complete solution, and this has to be translated into action. Thanks to our Eknathji Ranade in Kanyakumari, he said the first step is to bring this dimension in our education field. We went into deep interior belts of Arunachal Pradesh to bring this knowledge base to the youngsters who are almost in the lowest step of evolution, almost like cannibals.
And such people had to be brought to the mainstream to build them to the highest level of achievement. And for that, we use yoga to bring about total personality development, physical, mental, emotional, intellectual, fourfold personality development. And that alone is not enough. We have the fourfold consciousness, civic sense, national awareness, the service urge, and spiritual just. Fourfold consciousness, fourfold personality development. And we translated that into action by yoga modules that we developed and brought scientific research into it to examine and establish this dimension. Then technology suggested that yes, we have to go to the higher education. That's how we started doing here and started developing this entire dimension to the university level. And then it should not be limited only to the field of general education, but it should go into all fields. Swami Vivekananda in his beautiful book again has given the vision for the whole education system at all levels. Therefore, we have built here all applications of yoga. So the 5 divisions came up, division of yoga, spirituality, to go into the greater and greater depths and unravel the mysteries that are hidden in our ancient scriptures, which are abundance like an ocean. This all has to be brought forth in the division of yoga, spirituality. Then its application to life sciences, not only the health sciences, but other allied sciences and everything in life sciences. Then into the field of physical sciences, we have to go beyond quantum physics to see that we enlarge our vision to higher dimensions of prana, mind, emotions, intellect and others. The physical dimension has to be expanded, and therefore we have a direction to the physical sciences. Division of yoga and management studies. We have to expand the vision of management studies from the total quality management to the higher dimensions in which we have the holistic system development has to be brought forth. The Vedantic wisdom to be adopted into the field of management. And finally into the field of humanities. How in art, music, dance, performing arts and fine arts, everywhere, this whole vision of the total understanding of the Panchakosha has to be brought forth into all these fields. Therefore, we started 5 divisions in our university which got the accreditation. But then we were not developing ourselves into other 3 fields, physics, management, and humanities. And thanks to the new team that came up, and now we have expanded this year into all these fields. In the field of physical sciences, we started engineering, we started the computers and applications, and nearly 20 programs have been started. But what is the reason and how we have to expand it? We have to meet the challenges when we bring this yogic wisdom, the challenge of burnout, challenge of NCDs, challenges that are needed to develop this thing, greater efficiency, the skill, everything has been brought forth. Into the field of management, we expanded this vision in the management thing, and then allied sciences, all these things, and see that the division of spirituality, division of life sciences, which are already developing, division of yoga and physical sciences started coming up in this dimension, and division of yoga and management studies, then humanities. Thanks to our wonderful dean, Karuna Nagare, Rajendra, who has come, Vijayendra has come, and we have started expanding the vision into music, dance, drama, fine arts, and all these things, and the dean has come. So this year has been a fulfillment of expanding the vision that Swamiji has given for us into all divisions. And the new campus has started coming up in a very big way, and I invite all of you to have the inaugural program day after tomorrow in our city campus, in which our Honorable Health Minister Nadaji is going to come and join us. So what is needed is that every school, every dean should study that beautiful book that Swami Vivekananda has brought out, Yoga on India and her problems, and how he has brought this holistic vision of yoga to expand the available understanding that we have today in the Western world. Unfortunately, over the last several decades, the Western mold has set in every aspect of our education, and the grand vision that our Indian Sanatana Dharma has been lost into the whole thing. So this university is meant essentially to see that we bring this grand Sanatana Dharma vision which Shankaracharya has given. And therefore I had the great opportunity to learn from Shungeri Swamiji, from Abhinav Vidyatirth Swamiji in my earlier times before I went into these dimensions. And therefore it is time that this year and the future years will see that all the 5 divisions will spread everywhere. Not only from here in this university, in this campus, but in the new city campus and many other campuses which are going to come up, and from United States, from Vayu Vivekananda Yoga University, and the new MOU we have made with Parker University in Dallas. And we are glad that we have some of the people from Dallas have come, from United States, from Korea, from Singapore, from Canada, and 8 countries people have come for this function. I congratulate all of them for making their presence here today, and it is all to such development that the work can expand. And we also on this auspicious day congratulate our Vice Chancellor for getting a very special award yesterday in Delhi from Peace, and it is such a nice thing that many of our people are getting different awards, and whether it is the Dean of Humanities or Dean of Spirituality or other deans who are getting this thing, it is many other people also are getting different awards. And what to talk about the wonderful team who has started getting prizes of the process from our BRS College and Yoga College and other things. And the most fascinating that happened, we have a new development this year, for this year, which has been very unique, thanks to Manasa and team for bringing Akhanda Ramanama Japa. They crossed their targets. How much you had thought? 45,000. Now we got 65,000 Ramanama Japa. No? Or should we say congratulations to only Manasa or the entire team for making this possible? And as rightly said by our Professor Subramaniam, it is this dimension that is needed to grow. It is through the student community we can grow. And this is the vision that we have. This is what we have been praying, Lord Ramakrishna through the Kalpataru, to see that we give that knowledge base, we bring this to all our student community, to see that they grow to the greater and greater heights and achieve great things, to bring this Sanatana Dharma back into action. Therefore, once again, we seek the blessings of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, Swami Vivekananda, and the great vision that they have given us to this university, and see that it expands. And this year is going to be a new expanding vision of this S-VYASA, and we are going to grow to the greater heights thanks to our new Vice Chancellor and our Ramchandra Bhattji, who has been able to herald the new dimension of Parahamira Advanced Center for Vedic Technology Research, to bring with, as Professor Subramaniam said, the medical astrology to be established from the stage where it's mumbo jumbo into evidence-based science which you have to do. That is the Jyotisha. That has to be done. Not an easy task. You have to bring all these dimensions. And what are the dimensions of the Purva Mimamsa also has to be established. If it took 30 years for us to establish yoga as an evidence-based science, it may take 3, 4, 5 years for us to establish the Purva Mimamsa, that the Upasana Kanda and the Karma Kanda as an evidence-based science that has to be done. It needs a rigorous thing, but since we have such brilliant students and the research team that we have and the wonderful research laboratories we have, we will be able to do this thing in a much shorter time of 4 or 5 years, to see that we publish papers in the best journals so that people at large can all accept that it is possible and take this as a dimension. So this is the way ahead for us, to see that Shruti Bandar, which is a manifestation of this Varahamihira Advanced Center for Vedic Technology Research, thanks to our Ramchandra Bhattji and others, we will all grow further into the greater heights. And we want our Division of Yoga Humanities also, under the guidance of our Karunaji and then Ramya and other people, to see that it grows and spreads the real dimension of this music, dance, drama, performing art to all expansion vision throughout the country and all over the world. And I'm really very grateful, I'm humbled to hear good words about me. That only shows where I have to go further. When you say good words, I know this is the thing that I have to reach. I'm only here and you have told good words here. Therefore, I have to move towards this dimension that you have asked, and I will strive my best to reach these heights which you expect out of me. Dhanyavad, namaskar.
Our hearts are filled with immense gratitude for your wisdom, compassion, and unwavering guidance, Guruji. Now, I invite Dr. Shivashankara Sai, our esteemed registrar, to deliver vote of thanks.
Shri Guru Namaha. Thank you, Guruji, for giving us your vision, and your humility was portrayed in its true color to everyone. On behalf of the entire gathering here, I offer our prostrations at your divine lotus feet for, first of all, establishing this institution, giving us a platform to work with you. Now, before I propose a formal vote of thanks, I also request you to honor not our chief guest, but our revered senior member, Dr. Gauri Shankar sir. Felicitate Dr. Gauri Shankar sir.
Remove this. Remove this.
Remove this. He is a scientist, a physicist. I too am the student of physics. You know, when we have a white light going through a prism, you get all the 7 colors, the hues which are there. Last 2 hours, we have been seeing various aspects, dimensions of Guruji's personality, whether it is through the dance, drama, dance, music, or the speeches. We have seen various aspects of our revered Guruji. As many of the speakers pointed out, today is Kalpataru Day, a wish-fulfilling tree giving us whatever we wish for. We go to Kalpataru and don't ask for coffee powder. We ask for much, much greater things in life. We ask for Vidya, we ask for Vaidya, and we ask for the eternal bliss. And Guruji is there for us all to give that. And we have seen various aspects, how he has touched the lives of so many people. All that we have heard and seen through the song, dance, as I has mentioned, is only an aspect of his personality, how he has touched, how he has made yoga as a relevant science, as many of the speakers pointed out, is, we have seen that. Now yoga and Guruji are synonymous. But then he has again, as Subramaniam sir has mentioned, has given another dimension, another goal to be achieved, making medical astrology as also a relevant science. We are really grateful to Guruji for giving us this opportunity to work with him, as all of us realize now that we have a Kalpataru. We only have to utilize the opportunity which is provided by Guruji in the form of S-VYASA, the platform which is given to all of us to utilize it and get benefit. As our chief guest, our senior member has reminded us, this is an education institution which promotes not only an excellence in academic field, but value-based education, which Guruji has talked about and our revered guest has talked about it. This is what we need to inculcate, and there's no better way to take than taking the pledge for ourselves that we be a worthy citizen, worthy student of S-VYASA by inculcating and by sort of internalizing these values and then lead our lives. There's a best way to invite our new year, as Guruji also mentioned, by Ram Nam Jap. We have purified the atmosphere. We have purified the entire, every bit of Prashanti Kutiram, so that we are in a position to receive the blessings of Guruji. Without much ado, I would like to only once again prostrate on behalf of all of us to Guruji, and then we are very grateful to the Lord for giving us to our community so that we may see and learn. Thank you very much. Thank you. I take this opportunity to thank all our revered guests here. Since time is short, I would not mention individual names, but we thank all the speakers, all the learned speakers who have given various hues of Guruji's personality, and thank you all very much. And then we also thank all the BNY students, the School of Yogic Sciences, School of Naturopathy, and all of the students who are involved in making this function a grand one. Thank you all. Jai Shri Ram.
As we come to the end of this auspicious occasion, let us carry forward the lessons of today, the essence of Kalpataru Vriksha, tree, and teachings from our esteemed dignitaries. Now, I request all of you to take blessings and prasadam from Guruji's hands. After the Shanti Mantra. There is a small announcement. The books released today is also kept for sale outside the Shruti Mandir. The interested can purchase. And Mahaprasadam is arranged at Annapurna Hall at 1 p.m. Now, let's conclude this auspicious gathering by chanting Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Ramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.
Now for prasadam, all of you should come from this line. The discipline is the bridge between goal and accomplishment. Goal is getting prasadam. To accomplish that, you have to get in a disciplined way. Okay?